Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. It is a BMW day here in Industry City, and I got to meet up with one of my friends, and we are talking about BMWs, and I am going to do a cross comparison between my E28 533i that you see in the shot, and I'm going to talk about Sarah's
E38 740i, shorty with a sport pack.
Exactly. It is one of the coolest cars, and if you look at the car closely, it is the same car that Tupac got shot in Vegas.
Actually, he had the 750. You can actually buy that for a cool $1.75 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
$1.75 million for a dead guy car.
And there's bullet holes in it still.
Wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite series, Can I Fit? Consensus is he can fit as a passenger, but can he fit as a driver? All right, here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna see if Sarah fits in the car. Well, doors are locked. Sarah is gonna attempt to sit in the back seat. Plenty of headroom.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Very comfortable. I would 100% be driven in this car. This is baller. Well, this is the first time I've sat in it. It's very comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable to sit on things in your pockets, though.
Oh yeah. Sarah's now gonna attempt to sit in the driver's seat.
Great success on opening the doors. Comfy, bouncy. Oh yeah. I mean, if you fit in this car, I'm gonna fit in this car. I'm shorter than you.
This is a pointless exercise.
I'm here for it. Wow.
So now they're very bouncy,
It's
right?
like a trampoline.
The seats are crazy.
Love it.
We have a very powerful V8 engine.
I love early 2000s V8s. They're super fun, super quiet, super fast. This is it.
Nice.
Car that came after this, the E65, I think,
Yes.
was the bangle butt, and like it was not loved at all.
Yeah.
And actually what happened was when that car was introduced, it increased the sales of this car because it's just like, it's so classic. And with the sport pack, you get the upgraded steering wheel, the wheels, a shorter diff. I think that's it.
And if you haven't done yet, look for Drive Coffee.
For the love of coffee and passive aggression. It also really works in New York City, where it's just like, drive, get out of my way. All right, on today's episode of What's in the Trunk, we have a saw, a screwdriver, of course, ATF fluid because I have power steering leak. Let's see, shoes, jumper cables. There's something else that's weird in here. I think it's a hatchet. Yep, just in case.
Just in case you need to cut up some bones.
It's a gangster car. You gotta have the appropriate equipment.
But this is a straight six, inline six, 3.2 liter, about 180 horsepower engine, but it provides adequate power whenever I'm on the highway. And what I love about this car in comparison to the newer BMWs is everything is exposed, everything is metal. It's still hot to the touch because I was just coming off the highway and I'm starting to sweat as a result of it.
I love your clear fuse box cover. That's
So
cool.
this clear fuse box I had to get on eBay, but I do have the original fuse box in the trunk. But you can see the plastic is already starting to get warped and curved from the excessive heat underneath the engine bay. But new battery, and it's a very clean engine bay because I decided to clean it up. I have brand new hood pads. It's a thoroughly well-maintained car. Just like yours, it's a car that runs really well, it's well-maintained, it's well taken care of. And you could see the evolution of models in the terms of the engineering, in terms of the performance, in order to get the absolute best out of the power plant. That is it about this engine bay. And of course, I really like this license plate. If you haven't subscribed, I suggest you do so.
Smash that subscribe button.
Exactly. Hit that subscribe button, and we are now gonna go on a road trip.
Wow, this is very different.
It is.
But like in a good way. It's like a boat.
No, I'm a Porsche person. We both are.
Yeah, definitely are.
But the The evolution of Brooklyn.
Yep, here we are.
Yes.
I love the squeaks that this car makes. It's like
Yeah.
leather squeaks.
Leather squeaks. It's interesting because in the beginning it used to drive me crazy.
I love it.
Like if you think about it long enough on the long drive, you're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be like,
100%.
like what is going on?
I don't want to make a Yui. So also interesting thing about this area, and mostly in Red Hook, is there's a Mack truck driving school there.
Really?
Yeah. It's not particularly safe.
Around here. Like you're
Red Hook too. It's like even smaller streets.
yeah.
And yeah,
I mean I would feel better knowing that
we're gonna commit
a Mack
crime
truck
here.
driver knows how to oh yeah, the turning radius is amazing.
Whoa, that was sick.
I would feel much better knowing that these 18-wheelers and people driving these serious diesel machines,
Yeah.
these rigs, actually know how to maneuver in tight spaces.
That's true.
Yeah. But also considering that they're on interstate highways where they're barely ever going to be in these circumstances.
They just drive in a straight line.
Yeah.
But you know, it's better to know all of the.
She's committed to that fashion. Jesus.
Oh man, that was a sight to see.
I think I'm going to keep that part in the video.
100% sure. This thing is sick. I'm so excited for you to drive mine because it's like
Yeah.
a totally different experience.
Well, for me, there rarely ever comes a time when I got to be passenger in my own cars.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so I'm like sitting from this angle is like, oh, this is what it feels like to be
Do you want to
driving in
sit in
Europe.
the back also?
That would be cool. Like driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah, get in.
Except
Get
I'm
in.
Daisy.
It's an executive vehicle,
Yes.
so you need to be driven.
Exactly. All right, let's cut to that scene.
All right.
Well, actually, this is a really cool angle
How
of
was your day, sir?
my day was fine, but I need to get to the jet immediately.
All right, we're on our way. I'm going as fast as I can. There's all these random railroad tracks.
Oh, this is really cool. So these seats are a lot better because no one ever sat in them.
Well, then the sole purpose of this car was never used
Yeah.
as it was intended.
Yeah. So this car was lady driven for 30-something years.
Damn.
38 years. She was the original owner.
So are you the second owner?
Yes.
Oh, epic.
Yeah.
Where did this car live?
In the between the Hamptons and Douglas and Queens.
She. Wow.
And it was garage kept the whole time. So there's still Cosmoline on the bottom of this car,
Wow.
which is
I have to-
absolutely insane.
I have to show you in my 7 Series that's how I tell if cars are garage kept or not, because like you can't, people always say like, oh, it's garage kept, but like I have an affinity for cars that have the buttons for the garages.
Yeah.
The number 1 is worn off on my 7 Series.
Oh, that is a great detail.
So
Wow.
now
Yeah.
that I know it was garage kept.
That is amazing information. Because if it's never touched, then it just lived outside or...
Or yeah, I mean, I don't believe it, because
Yeah.
like all those things were always programmed.
Yeah.
It's like different now because you can have like the external button thingers. Like I have one for my garage,
Yeah.
my outdoor garage.
We are in the 740i BMW, and this wood package is absolutely amazing. And
I'm the Vanna White of cars.
automatic transmission. It even has like a sport mode type
Yeah.
of Tiptronic situation.
This stands for manual sport. I looked
Manual
it up.
sport.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a Prindle. You know how the back of those get like pixelated? You
Yes.
replaced that right before. Got it.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm gonna change this to get CarPlay.
This entire screen,
So
you can
this-
retrofit CarPlay?
Just the screen and everything else looks the same.
Wow.
Yeah. So then
That's pretty cool.
yeah, then I won't have like this whole situation.
This entire setup. Yeah.
Okay. Here's
Oh
the
my
knobs
god, this is the best thing in the world.
For when you have to take
Motorola.
calls on the car. And I have to figure out how to get this like set up and get
Yeah.
a proper plan on it, because I mean this.
I mean,
is
if you could
Just call me on my car phone.
You used to call me on my...
Everything.
Cigarettes,
ashtray.
in case you smoke.
Yes. Oh, look, the OBD thing is here, which is interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, so we are on our way. Let's get the show on the road.
Send it.
All right, so we are on our way. Wow, this is the smoothest steering wheel in the world.
Even with the
You could, like...
steering wheel.
Yeah.
I took it
this
to
is
BMW
nice.
to just like go through it and give me an oil change, do the works, and they're like, "Ma'am, you have a your power steering fluid is everywhere." And I was like, "No, it's not. It's like leaking a little bit. It's like not a big deal. I just refill it every once in a while."
This is unbelievable.
Right? Really
Yeah.
nice.
And for me, like, this was one of the dream cars when I was a kid. Like, one of the dream cars aside from the Porsche, of course. But this was like the car that I aspired to in terms of like, man, that would be an amazing car to have one day.
It's pretty cool.
560 SL, which I got. 911, which I got.
You should get one of these. We could be twins. You should get the long wheelbase or the what is it? The V12 one, the L7 had
Yeah.
a fax
The Alpina?
machine in the back. No, Alpina's V12. I'm pretty
V12?
sure. Yeah.
Wow.
The L7 was like the super luxury one with like curtains on the windows and a fax machine in the back, like just the most ridiculous stuff.
Came equipped with everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now this is a normal coil on spring suspension.
Yeah.
Amazing. It feels like an air ride, or a modern air ride.
Yeah. It's really smooth. And we are demonstrating how smooth it is on all of the cobblestone streets.
Yeah, because I haven't gotten a smooth road yet. The only smooth road is behind Industry City.
True. We found it in the
We
exploration.
found it. I just wonder how Porsche of Brooklyn is going to have any form of test driving on these roads. Like,
They're not.
you know what's interesting? Their entire inventory right now,
Yeah.
they have about 50 cars. Only one 718, 3 911s, all Cayennes, and Panameras. And mostly Macans.
Should we put on the soundtrack for this car? This is really cool. My friend left me with CDs.
CDs.
Yeah.
You see, we still listen to CDs, people. CDs are important. And then the music came on loud. And this was my genuine reaction. Sarah, I'm sorry for getting your seat dirty. And now back to our show.
This is my favorite car. No, it's not my favorite. I don't know. I can't
964 is your favorite car,
I can't
think.
decide. Like, I love them both so much, but
For different reasons.
they
It's
have
like,
different purposes.
yeah.
Like, and we're gonna hear this over and over again. One for business, one for pleasure. But like,
Yeah.
they're interchangeable, to be honest. Because like, this
Yeah.
is so nice to drive. It's so smooth and so chill.
Yeah. And even
also
ahead,
looks-
look, we have a Rolls Royce.
We do.
And BMW is the parent company to this Rolls Royce manufacturer.
Ours is better than yours.
This is the original.
Oh man.
And you're gonna stay back.
Yeah, you.
Get off your phone, dude.
Citizens arrest. Go. Welcome.
Brooklyn Army Terminal.
There we are.
Yeah, I'm just impressed with.
Yeah, send it.
Wow.
Send it. V8.
No, this has to be one of the smoothest cars ever. In terms of, for the era, especially.
It's so the thing is, it's very smooth, but it's also tight at the same time, which is like unusual. Like usually
Yeah.
when you get like a smooth drive, it's like
You're
very
compromising one.
Yeah, you're like floaty.
Yeah. Stay tuned for part 2 with Sarah. In the meantime, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching.